welcome to my channel. I first want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you can, like, comment, subscribe to my channel, please. Today I will be going over something that some of you have heard of, some of you have seen it but haven't really done it or may do. Some of these practices might help some of you, but today I will be going over the word manifest. I first want to start off by saying this: if you don't believe it, you're not obviously gonna achieve anything out of it. So I would say if you don't really, I wouldn't call it magic, but when it happens and stuff starts to manifest into your life, it will seem like magic. I promise. The word manifest means clear or obvious to the mind. So obviously, if you want to bring something in your life, you want to make it clear, and you want to obviously have a mindset of what you're aiming for. So the first one I will go over, which is kind of a generic one that most people use, and that's writing down what you are trying to bring into the universe. With that being said, I would first get a notebook. You'll need a pen and a notebook. I use colored pens, and I like to use the color of what I'm trying to manifest. I will link below the color scheme for manifesting. I mainly use green for like a lot of everything because that's mainly what I try to manifest, is something prosperity, which is, like I said, I will link what the colors mean, and that's just my perspective. I like to write everything color coded, just to kind of put more out there. So what you will do is you'll need a notebook, a pen, and obviously you can be either specific, super specific, and you are gonna want to write this 2 to 3 times a day, depending on how badly you want to manifest this into reality. I would say I do mine day and night, when I wake up and before I go to bed. That usually, it doesn't take me too long. I think it takes me like 5-10 minutes to do. So for an example, let's say I wanted a Lamborghini. I wouldn't write I want a red Lamborghini. I would be pretty specific on details. I would say Tara, today, whatever today is, I think it's the 5th. Tara, April 5th, 2022, got my first red Lamborghini. I don't honestly know the different types of Lamborghinis, but I would write specifically what kind, what year, and that's going above and beyond. You can do that. I personally don't, and maybe that's why some of mine don't come out into the universe, the world, or to me. But let's say even being specific really isn't working for you. I would say to one of my Russian model friends had said I'd been working on this one, and she said maybe if you just try writing down 2 of the words out of the sentence, especially, so like for an example, instead of I Tara with that last sentence that I said for the red Lamborghini, I would just write red Lamborghini over and over and over in a notebook and go from there. So that is one of the ways that you can manifest something into reality. Another method that I like to use is water manifesting. Some people do it, some people don't. I don't know a lot of people that use this method, but I use it. I don't mind it. I sometimes forget to do it when I am doing the water manifesting. So what you will need is you will need a real glass jar, not like fake glass, real glass jar. You can get one at Target for like, I think like $10. You'll need a notepad, obviously the pens with the colors. Definitely make sure I would use the color scheme of whatever you're trying to manifest, and then some tape. And then also you will need to have purified, amazing water, pretty much. I just use my cheap regular water. And to me, like I said, if you want to be like 100% dead on to get this right, I would say get 100% purified water, whatever you think is the best out there. I can't tell you, and I'm not going to give you my opinion on it, because like I said, you'll choose whatever you want to choose. So with that being said, what you'll do is you will take the jar, you will first tape on the note card of what you're trying to manifest, and then once you tape it, you can then obviously don't do it on the inside, do it on the outside. You will then pour in the purified water, and then I like to keep mine in my fridge so it's cold. So what you can do with this is you can either once a day, twice a day, however many times a day you want to do this. But most people, I think, do it day and night, but not 100% sure. Anyways, yes. So what you'll do is, whenever you do this in the morning, at night, what you want to do is what you are trying to manifest, you want to kind of what's the word for it? You want to try to just, let me think of the word. You will want to, there's a freaking word for it. You're pretty much going to, you see the motion. You want to put the water into motion. And while you're doing this, you want to say your manifestations out loud. The reason why I think the water one works really good is because our bodies are made of 60% water. So whenever you do this, please make sure you're drinking lots of water. You need to be drinking lots of water anyways. But with this, I'm for sure drinking 6 bottles of water every day if I'm going to be manifesting something into life, especially doing the water manifesting. And you're gonna do this you're gonna say about 3 to 4 times. And then whenever you do this, after you've done swirling it around, you will then take a drink of the water. And I promise you, you should receive goosebumps whenever you're drinking the water. You can kind of feel the energy that you're bringing out into, or you're drinking in, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Sure, that makes sense. So, and like I said, you can do that twice a day. That is just one of the ones that I've been using. The third, the third and last, but not least, there's other ways to manifest. I'm sure there's more ways. You can do your research. It's all over YouTube. But one of my, I feel like, is my most powerful manifestation, and that is manifesting my sexual energy. For one, I would say I have a very high sex drive, and when I did my research on this, I was like, that seems like something that's going to be really hard for me, but I also know that it 100% works. Not 100% works, but I believe, because I was doing both of these, the two manifests that I said before, I was doing those plus this third one, plus the third one, this last one, which is the sexual manifestation. I'll get to the story after this. I'll tell you how to do it, and then I'll tell you why I believe that is real. So what you want to do is, obviously, sexual manifestation, it obviously has to do with sex. And it is definitely, sex is one of the most powerful energies that I feel like you can use. We use it to create new life. So why wouldn't you think that would be the most powerful thing that you could obviously put into, give energy out into this world whenever you do this? So anytime you think about sex, anytime you have that eager, you're thinking about something, anything that has to do sexually or that arouses you, you want to change your mindset to what you're trying to manifest. You are going to do this from full moon to full moon. So whatever full moon it is, which, by the way, the next one is on April 16th. So I am actually currently working on my sexual manifestation right now as we speak. Obviously, like, not technically right now, but I've been working on it. I've gone solo. I'm not having any sex. I've been good. And so with that being said, you're gonna go with no sex. Anytime you think of these things, you are going to think about your manifestations. Obviously, you're just gonna distract your mind by what you're trying to bring into this universe. And what you can do is you can do a vision board to kind of help you actually visualize what you are trying to manifest. Also, whenever you are turned on, I'm not saying you can't jack off, you can't fornicate, you can't do any of that. What I'm saying is you cannot release until the full moon. So when the full moon comes, you are able to release all that you've been holding on for and thinking about, and you're going to release it into this world. And as soon as you release, you definitely want to be thinking about what you pretty much already have. So you can do this with a partner, or you can do this solo. I choose to do it solo, and I've only done it solo. This is my second time doing this. But I've only done it solo, and like I said, the first time it worked, or I believe it worked. Like I said, I can't really pinpoint which one really did it for me. I think doing all three of them kind of helped. But what I was trying to do was I was trying to manifest over 20,000 followers on TikTok. I ended up staying consistent on my TikTok, and I kept working at it. And it was literally once the full moon hit and I released into the world, I woke up the next day with 25,000 followers. I kid you not. And I wish I could find a picture of it, but that TikTok ended up getting banned for nudity because TikTok is for the young crowd and you cannot literally show any part of skin. And I was in a bathing suit and I was just being too much out there. And so it ended up getting banned. And so it was like I worked on all that manifestation for like no reason. I'm trying to think of any other points that I need to make on the sexual one. Yeah, and just make sure you're waiting till full moon to release. And then once full moon hits, definitely go for it. Don't let me know. But definitely do it. And as soon as you release, make sure you are thinking exactly what you're bringing into this universe or onto this universe to yourself. I think that is all I have for now. I do know I will do a video over my next video. I will be talking about a little about energies. That's why I choose to do the sexual manifestation by myself, because I can't really tell. I mean, I'm sure I could tell if I started asking questions, but I don't have a specific partner, nor do I want a partner to do this with, because I'm scared that their energy might mess up what I'm trying to manifest. So, with that being said, that is all I have for you today. Please, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any more questions, comment below. I would love to answer any ones that you have or hear any stories. If you have any stories about what you brought to yourself by manifesting. But anyways, thank you again for your time. Have a good one.